Hello, welcome to this Relay Plus training. These are new radios that are designed to make communication simple and reliable between ELOP aides, school offices, and district personnel. So let's walk through the features really quick. Take a look at the device itself. This is a charging port. This is the front of the device, and there are LED buttons here. There's also 3 buttons on the side, a plus button, a minus button, and this round button in the middle that's called the Relay Assistant. So the first thing I'm going to walk you through is the plus and minus buttons. You see here. You press the plus button to raise the volume, and you press the minus button to decrease the volume. If you press it too many times, they'll turn purple and then display 3 purple lights. And this means that it's on Do Not Disturb and you don't really want it to have it there. You want it to be at least here or above so that it's easy to hear what people are saying on the radio. The next button is the round button between the plus and minus button right here. This is called the Relay Assistant button, and it's used to check and change channels. So each device has 3 program channels on it. There is no display, so it's defaulted to your school site. In this case, this is the Cuesta school site. It also has a channel to reach all of the nurses in the district and a channel to reach us here at the district office at Educational Services. So if you want to check which channel your device is on, then you're going to push the button in the middle, this Relay Assistant button, 1 time.
25 Cuesta 52078 is on Cuesta.
So what it's telling you is it's telling you that this is device number 25 at Cuesta. It has the last 5 digits of the barcode that it says, and then it tells you which channel it's on. So it says 25 Cuesta 52028 is on Cuesta. I'll press it one more time.
25 Cuesta 52078 is on Cuesta.
In order to change the channel manually, you're going to need to push that relay button, but you can't wait too long. You've got to press it pretty quickly to cycle through channels. It will stop cycling if you just press it once and wait. So if I want to change the channel to nurses or ed services, I push the button.
25 Cuesta, ed services, nurses, Cuesta, ed services, nurses.
So notice there's 3 channels.
Cuesta,
ed
services,
which is here,
nurses,
and the nurses,
Cuesta,
and back to Cuesta. The device, if you change the channel, for example,
25 Cuesta 50, ed services,
to ed services, it will stay on that channel for up to 5 minutes unless you change it back sooner. So you have to know that if you've changed channels, you'll lose communication with the school site for about 5 minutes until it defaults back to the Cuesta channel. So you want to make sure that if you've called us here at Ed Services or called a nurse and you need to go back to the school channel, that you just push the button again.
20 nurses, Cuesta,
until you get back to your school site. The other way that you can do it that's a little bit easier is if you hold this center button, this Relay Assistant button, if you hold it down and press it and hold it and you say the name of the channel that you need, it'll change the channel to that channel that you want. So say I want the nurses, I can press and hold it. Nurses. And it changes the channel. And again, it'll stay on that channel for 5 minutes. I'll try again and say I want to speak to the district office or Ed Services. Ed Services. So again, it'll stay there for 5 minutes. And when I want to go back to my site channel, I'll press and hold it and say Cuesta.
Cuesta.
So it's pretty easy to change channels. I would just remember to switch back to your school site channel when you're finished. So the last button I want to show you is actually on the front here. This in the middle of the LEDs is actually the button that you push to talk. So when you speak into it, you want to press and hold the button down while talking. If you press it and let go, we won't hear you. So while you're talking, you press it and hold it until you're done talking. And you can speak normally. You don't have to hold it close to your mouth. And then release the button when you're finished. So the other thing that I want to remind you of is radio etiquette. So when you're using the radio, keep the messages clear and short and always identify who you're calling and who you are. For example, if I'm calling Melissa, I would say, Melissa, this is Ben. And then I'd wait for a reply. And then Melissa would say, this is Melissa, go ahead. And then share your message. So let me give you an example. I'm going to call Melissa really quick, but just a moment. I'm going to make sure all my other devices are turned down. And we're going to do a little test here so you can hear what it sounds like to make a call very quickly. We're going to pretend that Melissa is an aide in a classroom and I am the district office calling Melissa. Here we go. Melissa, this is Ben.
This is Melissa, go ahead.
Melissa, Amy's parents are in the office to pick her up.
Copy, I will bring her down.
Thank you. Notice that I addressed Melissa and said who I was. Then she copied that she heard me. And then I indicated what needed to be done, which was sending Amy down to the office because her parents were there to pick her up. And she said, copy, I'll send her to the office now. And I said, thank you. So really quick messages, easy to get a hold of us, easy to get a hold of one another. If you need to talk to one another between classrooms. And again, at your school site, several of you will have these in your rooms with you. And there will be one in the office for the secretaries to get a hold of you in case they need to get a hold of you before 4 o'clock. And then the nurses will each have one of their own. So if you ever need to speak to the nurses, again, you can press and hold the button and say nurses to get to the nurses channel. Or you can press the button multiple times till you get to that. Same thing with Ed Services. Make the message clear and your relay device is ready. If you have any other questions, please let us know. We can help you out with these devices, but they're pretty easy. What I would tell you is that each day, each night when you leave, you should plug the device in. They are on a charging station. It's fairly easy. It just uses a USB-C adapter to plug in. You don't need to turn it off, just keep it on. Again, if you have any questions, please contact us here at the district office. Thank you.